All right, boys and girls, we're going to take a look at some math fluency this time around. So we're going to look at two of them. This one happens to be multiplication, and the next one we're going to look at is a division one. Just so you know what to do when you come across these pages in your math. So for 7 times 4, I'm going to use any strategy to solve it, and then I'm also going to use models and visuals. So 7 times 4, I could use repeated addition. I could distributive property, I could do an array, I can do equal groups. Any strategy that I have that you've been taught, feel free to use. So this one, we're going to start with a distributive property, since that one we might need more help to remember. So 7 times 4, and I'm going to break down this 4 to something that's going to help me solve this problem. So I know 4 is the same thing as 2 plus 2. All right, so I'm going to break it down, decompose it so that it's easier for me to multiply. And 2's, I know my 2's fairly easily, so that should be easy to multiply for me. So I'm going to distribute times 7 to this 2. So I have 7 times 2. And again, I know my 2, so 7 times 2 I know is 14. Well, I'm also going to distribute it to the second 2 in this equation. So I have 7 times 2 again, also equaling 14. Now I take both of these and I'm going to add them up. 4 plus 4 is 8. 1 plus 1 is 2. Therefore, 7 times 4 equals 28. All right, so again, you can always use a different strategy there if you want, but make sure this strategy and this strategy need to be different. So this time I'm going to use models or visuals to solve this problem. Again, I should still get 28, but this time I need a picture. So I know 7 times 4. This first 7 is going to stand in an array. It's going to stand for equal how many rows, or in equal groups. It's going to tell me how many groups I need. So let's just go with, let's do an array. So I have 7 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want 4 in each row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4. All right, so I have 4 in each row and I have 7 rows, so now I'm going to add them all up and see what I get. So I should hopefully get the same answer that I got here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. All right. And then down here it says write a story. So again, this is going to be a word problem that describes anything. And if anything during this quarantine, Miss Nicole loves to eat. So let's start with Miss Nicole has 7 bags of cookies. There are 4 cookies in each bag. How many, cookies does she have all together? All right, so again, I have 7 bags of cookies, 4 in each bag. How many cookies do I have all together? Writing a sentence. And then explaining in words how I know that my answer is correct. All right, so we're going to do the same thing again for a division question. This is from your day 3 math fluency. It's 20 divided by 5. Again, any strategy I want. So let's take a look at repeated subtraction. It's something we haven't done in a while. So I have 20. I start with 20 divided by 5. and I start with a total. So my total was 20. And I'm going to subtract the 5. So 20 minus 5 I know is 15. Take the difference down here of 15, put it up to the top. Again, still subtracting this 5. So 15 minus 5 I know is 10. Take the difference, 10 minus 5. Okay, this is a math fact. 10 minus 5 I know is 5. And then one more time, oops. Taking the difference, 5 minus 5. 5 minus 5 is 0. Count, I counted 1, 2, 3, 4 times I subtracted. So 20 divided by 5 equals 4. All right, using models of visuals again, this time doing a picture. So I have 5, let's go 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm going to share or distribute partition 20 into each of these. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, going up until I'm sharing 20. So I was at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Count how many are in the one group. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, 4 here. So they're all the same. So I know again 20 divided by 5 equals 4. All right, so again, we're going to write that story in. So Miss Nickel has 20 markers. She puts 5 markers in each bag. How many bags does she need? Again, the idea is I have a total of something, this case being 20 markers. It can be 20 Jolly Ranchers, 20 bananas. And then I'm going to divide that equally somehow into something. So I put these markers again into bags. How do I know my answer is correct? Well, the one thing I do love with division is I can always check it with multiplication. So I know it's correct. I know my answer is correct because, and then you can explain that 4 times 5 equals 20, and that is a fact family of 20 divided by 5, and just explain it after that. So make sure you take it and you fill in the blank. How do you know you got this answer right? All right. I hope you find this helpful, and then you can use this template as a guide for the rest of your math fluency throughout the rest of this packet. Have a great rest of your day.